A little bit of a stare down there, as Tyler Smythe likes to do. Tail of the tape, virtually identical. The only thing different is Avery Andrews 2 inches taller with a 2-inch reach advantage. Other than that, same age, same weight. And here we go. We're going to shoot it over to Andy for the official introductions.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for the next contest of the evening. An amateur Muay Thai matchup at the bantamweight division, scheduled for 3 rounds, 2 minutes apiece. Introducing to you first, standing in the red corner, with an amateur Muay Thai record of 1 victory and no defeats. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, and he weighed in at 136 pounds. From Worcester, Massachusetts, he's representing USFMA. Let's hear it for Avery Andrews. And now introducing his opponent, standing across from him in the blue corner, standing at 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighing in at 136 pounds. From Saco, Maine, he's representing Evolution Athletics, and tonight he makes his Muay Thai debut. Let's hear it for Tyler Butterknife Smythe. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of this matchup is Avery.
Tyler did not take his eyes off of Avery.
No, he's like a lion in a cage, just looking at the steak.
Tyler in the blue gear, Avery in the red gear.
Avery is not a steak, though.
Avery is not a steak.
It's a steak that could bite back.
No touch of the gloves, but that's no surprise with how that stare
Tyler
down
right away putting the pressure on.
Nice left hook over the top, changing levels. You know, even though he's not wrestling, he's kind of using that wrestling level change to open up his strikes already early.
And utilizing the clinch, heavy body shots, coming up top with it.
Real nice work to the body and tight.
Yeah, he's staying active enough where the ref's not breaking him up here.
It's kind of like wrestling pressure right there in that wall wrestling. Totally different than open mat wrestling, but still a factor in this clinch aspect of striking.
Oh! He hurt him with that right hand.
He might be wobbled. Avery Andrews is hurt bad. Covering up.
Doing a good job covering. Oh,
standing 8 count. Move. Standing 8 count. That is MMA. There's no standing 8 counts. In this sport you do. Go into a neutral corner. Referee Amber Trapazzi will deliver the count now. Avery Andrews looks like he's going to be able to recover. He took some shots and was shelling up a bit. But the output of Tyler Smythe going in for a quick finish forced that standing 8 count. And with the standing 8 count,
great knee.
Nice knee to the liver.
That's the difference in Muay Thai.
Oh! He's trying
brutal knees.
So when a fighter scores a standing 8 count against them, you are now down a 10-8 round, and you have to dominate the rest of the round to lose it 10-9.
And he's trying to come back and do just that.
Tyler Smythe made that difficult.
Heavy shots. Andrews with those brutal knees.
To the body, the left knee to the liver is money.
Yep, and they come up fast.
Setting up a beautiful clinch and just letting those knees go.
Ref decided they weren't active enough in the clinch there, yep.
Quick rounds, 2 minutes apiece. Nice knee to the body on the get-up. That hurt Smythe. Smythe's not liking those.
No, he's in trouble here.
Nice uppercut from Smythe.
Dipping your head down like that, you got to be careful.
Oh, he was looking for the spin, but Smythe ducked. Tremendous round, man.
Back and forth.
Back and forth for sure.
I hope
Smythe
the judges
really
are seeing the
body.
effectiveness of these body shots to save that 10-8 round, because I think Avery Andrews did enough to score to make it a 10-9 loss round there.
Definitely.
Because the rules state a standing 8 count, automatic 10-8 in kickboxing match. So I think Avery Andrews, for my money, won it back, because those knees to the body really hurt Smythe.
Definitely. He also showed how tough he is to be able to come back like that.
Oh, absolutely.
And Smythe just put the pressure on him right as he was able.
He took the 8 seconds and then came out firing. He said, well, I'm going to slow him down. And threw knees to the body, which, as we know, is like pennies in the bank. They will pay off. Those body shots will pay off eventually.
To quote the great Teddy Atlas, water in the basement. Got to put water in the basement, and that was indeed what Avery Andrews was doing. The second he got hurt, knowing that he was at a disadvantage in that short range, because Smythe was able to land some big overhand bombs. He was able to keep composed, control the distance in the clinch, and fire off some lethal knees, especially that left one targeting the liver, the most susceptible internal organ for those of you at home unfamiliar with it. I'd rather take a punch to the face than a knee to the liver.
He got up off the stool, Tyler Smythe did, and gestured over to Avery Andrews. I think Avery Andrews missed it, but it was a crude gesture for sure. If you watched WWF back in the day, it was like a D-Generation X taunt, if you will.
Never watched it back in the day. I'm going to start yelling at people for flash photography here.
Good deep to keep that distance. Smythe just trying to close off the pressure.
Yeah, absolutely. Closing the distance. You can tell Smythe is an MMA fighter because he keeps going for those double underhooks,
yep,
where he normally would land a takedown, but he can't here. He did a great job in the first round there, utilizing it to break off into strikes.
Smythe keeps stuck in that head.
Yeah.
He's got to be careful there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Andrews seems to be reading it. Staying long now. Oh, that was a beautiful knee.
Those knees are really, Tyler does not like them. Now he's digging.
What a combination from Avery Andrews, trying to...
Smythe tying up with him, trying to get a breath.
Smythe lost his mouthpiece. Mouthpiece!
Smythe's mouthpiece is
Smythe.
out. He's tying up again, hopefully trying to get his mouthpiece back.
Clean break. Get that mouthpiece back in.
And he dropped it like during that last break. I don't even think Tyler knows he lost his mouthpiece. But what a barrage from Avery Andrews here.
No,
Tyler
Avery
got a little time to recover for that.
Oh!
Avery
did a
letting
good
him
job.
go.
Avery did a good job settling in after that first round, too.
Tyler really trying to pressure.
Oh, nice head kick. Following it up to the body. Avery Andrews knows that that body is the spot to land at.
Yes,
Smythe
absolutely.
backing up. He might be tagged here. Another body shot from Avery.
He knows he's already done some damage to the body.
Avery relentless with those knees.
Oh!
Great counter by Smythe.
Wow!
And
Big
now
counter.
he's pouring it on.
Uppercut to the body and a left hook over the top gets the momentum back in his favor in this round. What a
back and
crazy
forth.
round.
What a back and forth.
Talk about a left hook.
We were talking about the left hook of Avery
yeah.
Andrews going into this, but Smythe has landed a couple of devastating left hooks of his own in this. But I'm still impressed with the body of work that Avery Andrews has done to the body of Tyler Smythe.
Yeah, absolutely. Without a doubt. Avery Andrews, those knees come up the middle, and they really dig into the body, man.
And if they're not, I mean, he's finding ways to make space with the hands and dig down to the body as well.
Smythe did a good job utilizing that little break he had when he was trying to find his mouthpiece.
Yeah, he
Recovering.
yeah,
He really did.
took full advantage of that time to recover, there's no doubt. I mean, it looked like it slipped out off the break, and then he just didn't care for a minute. Like, but,
Yep.
but anyways, the
Did a
fight
good job
continues.
covering up when the mouthpiece was out.
And we have a third round.
Pretty good fight so far.
It's been crazy. I mean, you got to give that first round to Smythe because of that standing 8 count.
Oh, yeah.
But that round seemed to go heavy in Avery Andrews' favor, but Smythe landed a hell of a left hook towards the end of it that might have stolen. Who knows how it scored?
Both guys have definitely had their moments in this fight.
I like the head kicks that Avery Andrews is starting to land too. He's making Smythe like duck to try to block those body shots, and he can come up high and land to the skull.
Andrews trying to keep his range.
Nice left kick to the liver.
Smythe with a good catch.
He's really opening
Punching
up here.
off that catch, yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Avery right
knees
back to the
coming back.
knees.
And I got to give some credit to Tyler Smythe's ability to dig to the body with that right uppercut. It's a beautiful punch that he's thrown a few times with tremendous success.
Absolutely.
Nice double jab from the southpaw Avery Andrews, who comes up with that knee again, closing that clinch range. He's got to be careful of that overhand left. There it is. Oh, and that doubles up with the right hand. I saw him gearing up for it, taking those knees to the body like, oh, I'm coming over the top with some hands in a second. And man, did he. Nice knee from Smythe of his own.
A nice right hand, too, off the break.
Nice uppercut from Avery Andrews and a knee.
We got 50 seconds left.
Both guys throwing with everything they got.
Another knee to the body from Avery Andrews. What a fight. Oh!
He's waiting to unload again.
Really letting those knees go.
Smythe is letting those hands go, man.
Smythe
Another one right
is
to the breadbasket.
countering beautifully in that clinch position. He's caught him a few times.
Both guys breathing heavy. What a dogfight this has been.
Oh, he catches it, moves in.
Nice right hand to the temple from Smythe. 20 seconds left in this kamikaze fight.
You can see a lot of times in here,
Smythe
Smythe's
with some great wrestling. Using his wrestling in this clinch position.
his wrestling natural ability has taken over a couple
What
times.
a dogfight this has been.
Oh.
Unbelievable pace.
Wow.
And I think you were right. Smythe does not back down from a challenge.
No, he does not. Avery wanted to touch gloves here.
They hug it out after a 6-minute war that showcased all facets of Muay Thai, the kicks, the knees, the punches in close, at range. What a job by Tyler Smythe stepping into a new element and taking the fight to Avery Andrews, who showed his toughness and his composure. Every time he got hurt, was able to retake control of the fight and find avenues for success. I have no idea how this is scored, but I have
So close.
my favorite part of this job. I get to go read it first.
Luckily, in about a minute, you get to go read it, and then you can tell the masses. Now Tyler has recovered enough to be able to shake hands with Avery and talk about it. I think he just needed a minute.
Yeah.
He was clearly exhausted.
I know I would have needed a couple of minutes after all those knees.
Jeez, oh man. I have no idea how that fight's gonna go.
Hey, great display from both gentlemen.
Here we go. Andy's grabbing the results as he's making his way to the cage to let us all know who won. Oh man, who won that incredible fight.
I would not want to be a judge.
Ladies and
call it a draw.
gentlemen, keep it going for these two warriors. After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 28-28. We have us a unanimous